Hello, and thanks for dropping in. This is my weekly talk trying to offer a little inspiration to your life. And this week, I want to talk about grounding. Uh, we were talking before about planting seeds for 2021, and staying grounded is a really big part of, well, not just completing goals, but also just staying in a space of well being no matter what's happening around you. So, no matter what uncertainty we're dealing with or whatever's happening on the world stage, grounding is being anchored from within. And for many people, certainly over the past year, they've found themselves sort of on this ocean being tossed around through all of this uncertainty and social unrest and political tension. And it's been a lot to contend with. And so grounding can just be invaluable in being able to handle everything that's coming your way. Now, some people think of grounding as practices such as meditation or yoga or similar things, or it could be, exercise or anything. It could be painting, but oftentimes grounding is associated with particular activities that might bring you to a place of calm. And I think that's great. It's great to have rituals or routines that you can rely on, that you can anchor into. I think those are great. And there's another kind of grounding which is more of an understanding, and that's the part that I think is worth exploring more about, because regardless of what's going on, what routine you're able to stick to or not able to stick to, or whatever kind of upheaval there might be in your life, if you are grounded from within, then you're going to be okay no matter what. And that's really the grounding that I'm talking about. It's a knowing that you're okay no matter what. It's an understanding, and it's an ability to access your innate well-being all the time or any time that you need it. And that's a little bit, sometimes it feels elusive to people, especially if they're in the midst of overwhelm or stress or a lot of uncertainty. They may feel like they're not connected to their well-being. And sometimes those practices might help them get there, but other times the practices might not seem to work. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a sense of grounding, of being connected to yourself and again, to a sense of feeling okay no matter what, knowing that you're going to be okay no matter what. And so the question might be that you have might be, well, how do I achieve this grounding? And it is about understanding first and foremost that you are built for health. You are built with innate well-being. That's your birthright. That's something that it's a part of who you are. It's like a part of the fabric of your being, and it's within you even when you don't see it. And so to begin to notice what that is and what it feels like can be an important part of grounding. And what it feels like to most people is a sense of well-being, or you might use other words for it, such as calm or love or peace or joy. Those are some different words that people use. But the fact of the matter is that we all have access to these things all of the time. They're always within us. And if we know that's true, then even if we're going through a bad patch, we can trust that we're always going to return to that baseline. So that's grounding. Now, if you're one of those people who might say, well, I don't have that, or I have it some of the times, but not all the time, then I would be actually wanting to debate a little bit about that, or challenge you maybe to look for it, even when you're feeling down, depressed, or anxious or fearful. And see if there's any part of you that is aware of what I'm talking about. So that's something to think about this week, as you go about your day. Is just notice, if you can tap into that sense of well-being, or if you're feeling stressed, if you can have the thought and believe the thought, I'm okay, and you know what, I've gotten through things before, and I'll return to calm and peace again. So these are just little ways to begin to anchor yourself in your own well-being. So I will leave you with that. And I hope you have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you again next time.